Yo, what is up, y'all? Willie Beeman here, bringing you my 2K17 wish list. This is going to cover all kinds of different topics over 7 different videos. So if you want to click on the screen right now, you can check out any of my other videos, or you can click on the complete 2K17 playlist to check them out all in order. Anyway, let's get this thing started. Alright, today's topic is going to be MyCareer story and gameplay. And I'm going to cover 4 different things that I think would be really nice if 2K17 would adopt or change. So the first one is going to be the ability to branch the story or attain an alternate ending in the new story that they're trying to develop. 2K16, I know, was the first year they did it, and it was really cool. You know, the first time I played it, I watched all the cutscenes. You know, I thought the story was really cool, and it felt awesome. You know, it was a cool change. You know, I've been playing MyCareer for forever, so it was really cool to kind of have like a little storyline to it. But you know, the second, third, fourth, fifth times I made MyCareer players, it definitely was super hollow. I was just trying to skip scenes, and it just became annoying at that point. Well, you know, if they had like branch storylines or alternate endings you could attain through different interactions, that'd be a really cool way for us to kind of replay our MyCareers and actually spend time on the stories. And also, it'd be kind of cool if it kept going beyond the first year, but I'm okay with them cutting it off and making it more just, you know, a regular deal after the first year. I think that would be fine. It just give us more ability to have a customized, you know, story. All right, number 2 is going to be the most important thing that they need to do. This is something that all of the MLB games do really well. And that's the ability to carry over your MyCareer from a previous version of 2K. And they should do this with MyGM, you know, MyLeague. I'm not 100% sure if you can do that already, but if you can't, you should totally be able to do this in all their game modes. It would give me kind of more of an incentive to actually play my games from year to year. So if you've watched my attribute upgrade tutorials, you know, I've shown you how to just blow through the games, you know, get your attribute upgrades, and then head out to the park. Well, if there was kind of a way that I could carry over MyCareer, I'd probably take more time playing it. It would feel more, I guess, personal, and it would make it a lot more enjoyable, because I know that I wouldn't be making 5 different MyCareer players, and then as soon as 2K18 drops, I'm just going to be creating brand new ones. I mean, since I play so much 2K, it would be really cool to be able to play, you know, 15 years with a MyCareer player, you know, over 3 or 4 different games. So I think that should be something that really needs to be added. And they could still have the stories go from year to year, to, you know, where like on 2K18 you play the story, you know, the rookie or the high school, college, rookie year experience, and then as soon as you get to year 2, it just kind of bumps you or sends you along to where you were at in the previous version of 2K. So there's definitely ways to do it, and that's something that I think they should really look into. And number 3 is going to be, it's just kind of a me thing, and it's give me a reason to play the playoffs. I know, you know, you win rings, and you know it's a cool thing, but you know, after you play 2K, you know, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, you realize that the playoffs, you know, they're fun to play, but there's really no incentive for me to play it. And it'd be kind of cool if they gave us maybe a special badge for playoff performances or winning rings, or special VC bonuses for winning the championship, or even let me maybe wear my championship rings in the park. I think that would be a really cool way. You know, then people would probably be trying to grind those playoffs and win those games, because you know they want to wear like 10 rings in the park, just to show how they've just killed MyCareer. So that's just kind of my thoughts on the playoffs. I never try to play the playoffs. I always try to get on a bad team just because I don't want to waste my time. It's just kind of annoying to me at this point. I've played so many playoffs with so many different MyCareer players. It's not really that fun of an experience for me just to play them. And then number 4 is going to be, as we progress through our MyCareer, give us more influence, like over personnel or like offensive and defensive personalities. It's just kind of, you know, as you go through your MyCareer, you know, year 2 through year 5 through, you know, year 10, you know, it's always the same. It's repetitive year after year after year. You get really no change. So, you know, after you play 3 or 4 years in your MyCareer, like I think I'm in year 5 with 3 or 4 different MyPlayers right now. And then at that point, you know, I have all 99s, and I have all the badges that I need. It'd be kind of cool for me to keep playing and get more customization and be able to like make moves, and then also maybe like make this flow into like a MyGM game file. So like as I'm kind of going through, I get more like MyGM game mode responsibilities, and then as I retire, it just completely converts over to MyGM, and it's not really like a huge change. You know, maybe you just get like just a little bit more. Like the only last step is you just get to control the whole team whenever you play instead of your MyPlayer. So I think that would be a really cool change and give us more playability. And this is, you got to remember, this is coming from a guy who's played 2K for years and years and put thousands of hours in every 2K. So 2K is obviously my favorite game. I think 2K16 was a great game. But these are just kind of my thoughts on the MyCareer story and gameplay. But anyway, if you made it this far, you know, leave a like, comment down below on anything in this kind of category you think should be changed as well. And if you haven't hit subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and check out my other 2K17 wishlist videos. I have 6 others, you know, so go check those out as well. But anyway, this is Willie Beeman, and I'm out. Thanks.